So I just got off work not too long ago, and I'm going to go and pick up my daughter. It's kind of funny because you're like, oh, I can't wait to go see him, I can't wait to see him, you know. And then by the end of the day, you're like, I can't wait till they go to sleep. Hi! You want your cereal to come with? Alright, let's close that up. Come here. You want to push the button? Push it, push it. Oh, watch out, run!
Hi.
So I know you guys have probably been wondering what I've been up to here lately. Oh man, I got so scared I thought I stepped in dog poo. I know you guys have been probably wondering what's going on. So I've had these little projects and I haven't really involved you guys with it too much. So one of my projects is I had this in a square. So we were originally going to put the fence in there and just keep that fenced off, but they're digging holes. So to get that to stop from happening, and got a crap ton of patio blocks. Look at all those. Look at all those. Now I had to load those things up by hand, and this is the part that really sucks, is that we needed 264. I put them all on one trailer, and the trailer almost snapped in half. So I had to take them all off. I took off 132 of them by hand, no gloves, and then had to come back, unload the 132, go back the next day, load up another 132, and unload 132. It was a freaking nightmare. So I haven't really been too hyped up to want to move those again. Hopefully you guys will see this if the time lapse works. If not, then you still might see it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll come back to this when I'm done. Alright, so I got a little bit carried away with straightening things up, and I forgot to bring it back out the camera. Like I said, I'm just trying to get used to taking the camera wherever I go. So it's really cold, it's rainy, so I need my jacket. So I'm pretty sure the opening door thing is getting a little bit old by now. Maybe. I don't know. But we're here over at my father-in-law's to grab it's not a rototiller, it's a something tiller. We need to level out the ground behind the garage. This is it. Turns out it's called a cultivator. It'll do the job. Yeah. Alright, so I know I left you guys hanging in the middle of yesterday, when I got done. So this is what we did. Doesn't look too different, but we need to level it out. was almost very, very bad. Look at what's stuck in the ground right here. What the heck is that? Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday. I don't think it's that early, but it's just too early for me. I need to grab something. This. So a quick thing while she's putting Elizabeth in the car. This is as far as we got last night, before we started getting rained out. There's this one block right here. It's got that pipe, so I'm just gonna have to fill that up with some cement. Yeah, so hopefully by the end of the day we get the rest of this done, get the fence put up for the puppers. But first, breakfast. Just got done eating breakfast. As you can see, there's only 2 of us in the car. She was being a butthead. So I mentioned something about Gary Marshall in my last video, and it was kind of funny because he just called me today, and he was asking me how I was doing and how the vehicles were doing and stuff like that, if I needed anything. And I do. There's a recall on my other vehicle, so I need to get that in. So he's just gonna go ahead and schedule everything and let me know what's going on. So that's why I really like going to Tyler's, and that's why Gary Marshall is the guy I always go see. So if you're around where I'm at, go see Gary Marshall, because he'll hook you up with a really, really good car with a fair deal. Yeah, go see him. Also, since you're probably gonna see this because I'm gonna send it to you, I gotta ask you a question. And since I'm pretty busy, I never really get the time to swing by just to ask you in person. I'd love to, but I really just don't have the time. Do you guys do detailing? And this seat is broken. I tried fixing it myself. I don't know what's wrong with it. Well, I do know what's wrong with it. The bar is twisted over on this left side because something was in the way up here where it hooks onto. Get out of the way there. Where it hooks onto, and it broke the seat. So I need to get that fixed. So, anyways, guys, I know you're probably wondering what it looks like. We did get it all done. We didn't have enough brick like I thought we would, and we're not gonna go and get more because it's expensive. So, have this. Our dogs are diggers, so we stuck this out on the outside, and you know, they'll have like this little area. We're going to be getting rid of this. But yeah, so we're gonna get rid of that, and then this will be hopefully green again. So that's what we did. I think it looks pretty nice. Get them outside more instead of being cooped up inside all the time. Kids are sleeping. And the wife is cooking dinner. See, I talked about Gary Marshall in an episode not too long ago. So, I mentioned Gary in a earlier vlog. See, I mentioned Gary in an episode. See, now that's difficult. When you're just sitting there staring at me, that's what makes it hard.